otherwise known as Museshake, and I want to talk to you guys about the biggest sensation of the moment, Pokemon Go. Now, full disclosure, I was actually a beta tester for this game, and obviously I didn't say anything while I was beta testing it because you signed an agreement not to, and I wanted to keep playing it and I want to be able to play it in the future. So some of my opinions may be a little bit skewed because of that experience. First of all, very quick rundown, what is Pokemon Go? Go play it, then you'll find out. But for realsies, Pokemon Go is an IRL AR VG WTF barbecue. It's a game that encourages you to walk around the real world to find Pokemon in real locations and gyms and Pokestops, and it uses the real world as a map, and it's really cool because you have to go for a walk, and that's maybe not everyone's thing. The big thing that people seem to be getting stuck on with Pokemon Go is that it is not a traditional Pokemon game in any of the sense. Pretty much the only thing that correlates is there are Pokemon, they fight, they have types, there are gyms. In Pokemon Go you play as a trainer and you catch your first Pokemon and you get to pick a starter and you think that that's going to be something meaningful, but it's not. Pokemon are a sellable, usable, get-riddable commodity in this game. Leveling up Pokemon is quite expensive, but you can do it. So if you really do love a Pokemon, you can level them up. But usually the best way to do it is to catch a Pokemon that's a higher level, because as you level up, Pokemon in the world become stronger, and it's really the best way to keep going about it. This means that you ditch your old Pokemon fairly quickly, and even when you catch new Pokemon, a lot of the time you get rid of them to, well, I hate to say this, but feed to your stronger Pokemon. It doesn't say that, but you get a candy and it makes the other Pokemon stronger, and I'm not the only one who thinks that this sounds like you're grinding them up. So pretty much, if you're familiar with the anime, this game wants you to play as Paul.
Okay, let's check out Aerial Ace. And the big winner is... Take a hike. I don't need you.
A lot of people ask me, they say, Muse, you beautiful enchantress, you. What do you recommend I do with my Pokemon? Evolve them or train them? And I've been reading a lot of opinions on the internet about this, about people being like, there's no point evolving them until you train them fully because they'll be stronger and everything like that. And I kind of call bullshit. The thing is, evolving Pokemon is one of the fastest ways to level up. The faster you level up, the stronger Pokemon you're going to find in the wild, and then you can evolve them again anyway. As long as you play the game somewhat regularly, evolving whenever you can is a pretty good tactic to get stronger and get stronger Pokemon. The only other thing I'd say is, a really cool idea is to save up a bunch of evolutions, pop a lucky egg, and level to the sky! Another tip about this is to catch every Pokemon you see that you can be bothered to catch, because even if you have 58,924 Zubat, catching another Zubat gives you more Stardust that you can use to level up any Pokemon, not even Zubat. The other thing about Pokemon Go is that there are 3 major factions. There is Red, Valor, Blue, Mystic, and Yellow, Instinct. I really recommend for this one that you pick whatever your friends are playing as, because taking down gym as friends is a lot more fun than rivaling against them unless you live in the same house and you've got a gym right on your block. I also recommend you pick Team Valor, because Valor's the best team. Another tip for Pokemon Go that I recommend is you will be given more incubators. Now, incubators are used to hatch eggs. The first one you ever have, which you have from day dot, is infinite use. Use this on all your 2k and your 5k eggs. Any other one you get will have 4 uses? Yeah, four uses. For these ones, put your longest eggs in there because you'll get the most value for time out of it. But the real thing about Pokemon Go is what it's doing to people. People are going outside and talking to each other, and other people are saying that this is terrible because we're all gonna die. Same people that told me to go outside a month ago. And then there's little things like kids are, getting out and interacting more as they normally wouldn't. Adults are interacting when they normally wouldn't. We're talking to people, we're being more social, it's fantastic. People are crossing the road and getting hit by cars, and that's on them. But it's a really different phenomenon. Like, you walk down the street, you see everyone playing this game, and you can tell because of the swipey action. And it's just unheard of. I went to the city in Melbourne the other day with a couple of friends, and we were walking around playing Pokemon Go, but so was everyone else, and there were lures, and then everyone was crowded around there, and you could see everyone was playing the game, having a good time, being outside with their friends, going for walks and losing some weight. And a lot of people are kind of like, well, why hasn't this thing been done before? And it has, because the guys who made it, Niantic, were also the makers of Ingress, which is a very similar game. Pokemon Go is kind of an Ingress skin with a couple little changes, but it wasn't popular because it didn't have that big name franchise. So a lot of people are like, oh yeah, these games are the way of the future, I'm gonna make one. And it's just not going to work because it does not have the Pokemon name. Another tip that might help you out there in the field is actually to turn off your AR camera. Now, in some ways this does make you soulless and kind of boring, but it will save the crap out of your battery. I mean, it's going to still be heavy on the battery, but if your phone isn't having to go through the camera and display things in real time like that, you're going to get a lot better performance out of your phone. You're going to be able to walk further and catch more Pokemon. Now, some tricks that don't come from me personally, but you see on the internet, there is apparently a way to get Eevee to evolve into what you want it to. Normally, Eevee is random chance on what it's going to evolve into, but if you name your Eevee either was it Raina, Pyro, or Sparks, which are the names of the original 3 Eevee brothers from the Battling Eevee Brothers episode, the first time you ever see Eevee in the original series, and they're all sad because they want their brother to evolve their Eevee, and they're angry and aggressive about what should evolve him into, and the brother's like, no Eevee, go hide because I love you the way you are, and Eevee's like, I love you the way I am too, and then Ash and friends convince him that everyone loves Eevee the way he is. Anyway, if you name your Eevee after the corresponding brother, then it'll evolve into that Eevee, and so far it seems to be true. Everyone on Reddit's saying it's true. I haven't tried it personally. It seems like a weird one to be true, but if you are really looking for a, specific evolution, that is the way to go. Another tip I learned the other day is that you can make your balls spin. Like, yeah, you can. I often did this by accident in the game and didn't really know what I was doing, but if you draw like a little circle and then you fire, your ball will have a spin on it, and you will have greater success in catching the Pokemon, hopefully. Now, my last big tip for Pokemon Go is to get yourself one of these little babies. Yes, dogs are the best partner you can have for Pokemon Go. Well, that's it from me, Mewshake. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what team you're on. Let me know your strongest CP Pokemon. Let me know how you're going in the wild. Any fun stories. Take care of yourself out there. Travel in packs. And don't let anybody Team Rocket you out of your Pokemon.